Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our church tonight. Bit of a damp, foggy night, so good to see so many of you come regardless. Our medium this evening is Sonia Walton. Welcome, Sonia. And for those of you who are watching online, we've got Marie Bailey waiting in the wings for you later. And I will now invite Sonia to open our service in prayer for us, and this will be followed by the Lord's Prayer.
Thank you. For those who are able, if you'd like to stand or take whatever comfortable position that suits you. Thank you. Dear Heavenly Father God, we are gathered here today in your presence so that you can help guide and support us the best that you can and the best that we would like to receive. We thank you for always being there for us, and we ask that you allow all the spirits and the guides and the archangels and the angels to be with us in positive glory tonight as we hope to raise our voices and our spirits and our goodness to you. Thank you. Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Please be seated. I will now light our church candle and invite those of you at home to light your own candles if you can do. And as we do this, I invite you to ask your loved ones in spirit to draw close to us now so that we may feel their love and presence all around us. May this candle be the candle to enlighten us all, the light of strength and love that spreads all around the world, the fire that enables us to burn out all our pride, our selfishness, and impurities that are within us. May it be the flame that brings warmth to our hearts, warmth to our families, our neighbours, our friends, and all those around us and those we meet on our life's journey, and all those who need it most. I ask you now to join me in sending out love and light to all those in need of healing. Loving thoughts and prayers create a strong healing energy that can reach all around the world to all the people who need it most. And I will begin by reading the names in our church healing book and then offer a prayer. And now our prayers are asked for Darren, Claire, Darren, Alfie, Andrea, Tanya, Linda, Anne, Lorraine, Sean, Kevin, Lee, Sarah and family, Jim, Kath, Jason Scott, Francis, Veronica, Joan, Peggy, Cyril, Terry, Ollie, Weeks, Martin, Peggy, Melanie, Jay, Dennis and Mark, Charlie, Steve, Mark, Chris and Gary, Bobby, Billy, Bonnie, Pat, Helen, Jenny, and Annie. Dee Hunt's mum, Jill Saunders' niece, Chloe Borum, Harley the dog, Wendy and Paul, Tracy Borum, Eileen Darney, Chloe Borum, Ivy Morley, Brenda Foster, Tinkerbell the dog, Starbucks the cat, Leslie Crifts, Jason Curtis, David Hunt, Jackie and all the family, Tracy Haynes, Carolyn Willoughby, John Bowman, Joan Borum, George Borum, Jacqueline's Margaret, Mum Margaret Hamilton, Jill Saunders' grandson Zach, Christine, Betts, Brian, Lawrence, Tom, and Gavin. Dear Heavenly Father, we join together now to send out our thoughts of healing, love, and light around the world to all those in need of healing, both physically and mentally. And we ask that it will also reach and protect our animal kingdom and the world of nature that is all around us. We pray that our energy may reach those who are cold or homeless tonight, and all those less fortunate than ourselves, wherever they may be. May our thoughts and energy bring love, calm, and peace to everybody. We ask this in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Saviour. Amen.
Amen.
We will now have 1 minute's silence so that you can send out your own personal thoughts and prayers to all those in need, whose names we have read tonight, and any you may now think of privately in your own thoughts. And this will be broken by the singing of the hymn, Gracious Spirit, the words of which are in the front of your hymn book. We now invite Peter to bring us our Bible reading for this evening.
Evening all. Welcome to those online. Tonight's reading is Thessalonians, but also the light within each of us. And although Christ never leaves us, it is an opportunity to look into ourselves. A new year to come, a new beginning. I'm sure we can all find something in our lives that we would like to improve. In our church, we use the ceremony of lighting the candles to open the service for healing. This is very important and a symbol in all the churches. An early form of light. It is a time said of the good head especially. The Trinity, 3 in 1, the wax, the wick, and the ignition, lit by the gold light, the power of Christ. Remove any one part, and there is no light. One candle can light a cave that has been in darkness for 1,000 years. From the central candle in our church, people can light their own candle to receive the Godhead, the power of Christ, and also pass on that power of love to the candles of others. Although they are material actions, they are spiritual truths. They represent brotherhood, love, and the spiritual flame, people, Christ, and the God. Tonight's reading, Thessalonians, is especially chosen to follow the new birth and preceding the new year resolutions when we make them material changes, where we know we have weaknesses. The reading is more of a spiritual progression for moving forward and has some important quotes similar to our covenant with God and the Lord's Prayer. It follows another testimony of God's command, our relationship and keep spirit, a world challenge. We all need love. Tonight's reading for us. Now we ask you, brothers and sisters, to acknowledge those who work hard among you, who care for you in the Lord and who admonish you. Hold them in the highest regard because they are their work. Department, help the weak, be patient with everyone. Make sure that nobody pays back wrong for wrong. Rejoice always. Pay continually. If thankful circumstances, for this is God's will. Do not quench the spirit. Do not treat prophecies with contempt, but test them all. Hold on to what is good. Respect every kind of love. Reject every kind of evil. May God himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit and soul and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. God bless that reading, and thank you.
It's now time for those of you who are watching us online to leave us here in church and be joined by Rob and Marie, who will guide you through the rest of our service. We thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. God bless you. Good day.
Thank you, Frank, and good evening, friends. Well, I'm really very pleased to introduce Marie, our medium tonight. I'll bring Marie on screen. Welcome, Marie.
Hi, good evening.
And I'll leave the service in your capable hands. God bless.
Thank you so much. Oh, good evening, everybody. We got through Christmas. I hope everybody's had a lovely Christmas with their families. I'd like to just say a little bit really about what we're taking into the new year with us now. I just want to feel that I feel that everybody's been through quite, energy wise, there's been a lot of changes for everybody, and I just feel that we need to just look back and reflect a little bit just to see what we can take forward from our lessons, and with the positivity now leading forward into the new year. For me, I know personally I want to take forward that I know I need to do a lot more self-care, and this has been highlighted for a lot of people that I've done readings for, just to start being a bit more aware that, like, when we look after ourselves, we're in a better position to look after other people. And Spirit have really put this on me this year to realise that. Also, I just feel that I'd want you just to sort of just have your memories from the year with the people that you've been with as well, because sometimes, as we all know, unfortunately, people don't carry on forward with us for the next year. And I've lost somebody really special this year, like some of you probably have too. And it's been a very hard and emotional year for me too, to be able to process that. But knowing that they are still around us, and it is still very difficult to, even though they're around us, not having that physical being around us. But I want to sort of let you just feel the love tonight, and hopefully you can get that comfort with whoever comes through from you. I'm not seeing the chat at the moment, so I just want to try and see the chat as well as myself. So just bear with me. See if I can pull that up. Okay, thank you. Right, I don't feel like I want to go too much into this. I would like to do an opening prayer for myself, just so I can call my guides and angels and ancestors in, and then I'd like to begin. So if you please just join me for a second, please. So Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors and inspirers, I please ask that you come to me now and that you work with me in my energy to please pass on messages of love and light and truth, and to help whoever needs this evening to be able to move forward into the new year with hope and inspiration, and for the best next steps forward for them. I ask this in love and your name. Amen. Thank you. Okay, I am feeling that I have a lady coming through. I don't know how, I work differently every time I come on, so I just feel like I'm putting someone through. I will just explain now who I've got with me, and if anybody can just say if they feel it's for them, okay? So this lady, I feel that she didn't pass at a very old age. I feel that she must have been in about her 40s. I do feel with this lady that I feel that she lost quite a lot of weight. I'm feeling that I am going quite in myself here. I also feel that with her, I feel that this would have been around the chest area. I'm not feeling breast, I'm feeling chest area, okay? I'm also feeling with her, she had very dark hair, and I feel like it had a curl in it as well here. I'm also feeling with her that there's so much weakness in her as well towards the end. I'm very aware with this lady that she used to be a very busy lady, and I'm seeing a shop. I don't know if she worked in a shop or she liked shopping, but she's showing me a shop at the moment. And I do feel that this shop was, bear with me 1 second because I'm just reviewing. Okay, I do feel this shop was a superstore shop. So I do feel that this lady worked in a superstore shop before she got unwell. Okay, my darling. I'm getting the name Alice. I don't know if this is her or she's reaching out to somebody called Alice. Could anyone take this at the moment, please? Well, there's a link with Alice. There's definitely an Alice connected to this lady. Okay. I'm feeling also this lady was a smoker. Okay, I'm getting very aware that this lady was a smoker as well. And I might be wrong on age. I might be a little bit out on age. She's making me aware of shoes as well. Her shoes would have, I feel that like she was quite a small lady, so she'd have liked a bit of a heel. And I also feel that it'd been more of a loafer shoe that she wore. I hope that this makes sense to somebody. I can see, Jill, are you saying this could be your sister, please? Because I do feel actually quite drawn to you. Okay, there's two. I'm not seeing the comments properly here. Okay, Jacqueline Mercer. Okay, thank you. And Vicky, there's three of you. Okay, thank you. Bear with me 1 second. I'll try and draw in some more information for you. Okay. I'm very aware this lady would have had a dog around her as well, because as I'm looking down, I'm seeing a little dog around her feet. I'm also very aware that she used to like trousers, and she's quite a colourful lady because she's showing me red trousers. Okay, does this sound any familiar to you? I'm also seeing around her as well that where she would have sat, I feel that there would have been some kind of fireplace next to her on her left-hand side. Okay, thank you, Jill. I do feel actually quite connected to you, honey. I'm sorry. If the others could just listen in, because a message can be in a message, okay? Okay, Jill, I feel with this lady, I do feel with her, I feel that she overcome an illness and then got ill again. And I feel with her that she's giving me the shivers, okay? She's giving me the coldness. And with this, I want to feel that like she wants to say to me that you've got a bit of a fear within inside you, and she wants you to get past this because of what's happened to her. She wants to give you that strength, okay? I really can't, I can't read the writing. She always wore trousers. Okay, thank you. Yeah, she's just giving me, she just wants me to sort of like really give you this loving, healing energy. She's just wanting me to say that like what went through with her is not a rerun for you. And this is what she wants me to just make clear. She's also wanting to take me back to a, okay. I feel like we're going to, where are we going? We're going to a beach into like one of these huts, okay? She's showing me a memory. She's showing me a memory. And she's showing me there was a discussion between you two. Okay? And she wants me to say thank you to you because you gave her strength. Okay? She's saying you gave her strength. Okay, and she's saying that she's really trying to give this to you now. Would this make sense to you, darling? I don't know. I just really just want to give you such a big, warm, fuzzy, comforting, relieving cuddle. This is what she's making me feel. I just so want to give that to you, because she's like, she just wants you to step in a new year with that, whoa, I've done it. I'm through it now. I can move forward. Okay. Okay, her daughter. She's not bringing me any relevance to her daughter at the moment. Okay, this message is just directly for you right now. Okay, I'll see if there's any more. She's just given me a chain with a key on it. I don't know if that's significance to a birthday as well, or a remembrance. Okay, I need to give that to you. A key on a chain. And it is a gold key on the chain. I need to give you the name Sarah. Okay. And she's just saying there's no need to worry. There is no need to worry. And I know I believe in angels, okay, and what I am seeing is just lots of angels around at the moment. She also wants to bring me awareness that you hurt your foot or something yesterday, just to say that she was around you. I feel like it was just a silly little accident that you done, and I feel that this was in your lounge, okay? She just wants you to know that, to just give you comfort that she is around you right now. Okay. She also wants to give you, okay, she wants you to work with a crystal, and it's that one, that colour. I can't think what it is, what it's called right now. It's gone right out my mind, but I'm sure that you know, or someone will know. Okay, if you could hold some of that, it just brings you, she just said it's going to bring you to ease. Bring you to ease. Oh, fluorite. I remembered, was it fluorite? Thank you. Okay, is there anything else, my darling? I feel that's all she wants to come through, darling. She just wants to reassure you things are going to be okay. And she just wants you to know that the strength is there. Just please call upon her and feel her around you. And the angels are around her daughter. And there is, just go into the new year with that deep breath and trust and faith. And I'll leave her love with you. Thank you for working with me. Okay. Sorry, I've just got to flip back to the chat. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to pull somebody else in now. Okay, I have a gentleman coming in for me now. And this gentleman, I feel that he's quite a character. I know he's definitely, he likes to wear the flat cap, okay? He's got a nice, round, chiselled face, I want to say with him. I feel it's something with his throat. I feel that again, we're going up to the throat area. I feel that like I suffered towards the end with speaking. I feel very, very dry. Very, very dry. You're so welcome, Jill. It feels so dry in my throat. I do know that I wasn't a great height. I know that I must have been, I'm a 5'4". I feel he was about 5'5", 5'6". He wasn't very tall at all. I do feel that he was a little bit broader than myself. And I do feel that his character was larger than life. He was, I want to say that I feel he comes from London. I'm just getting that kind of connection with him. I'm getting that Cockney link with this gentleman. I feel with him that he was a bit of a weirder dealer as well. I really do feel that his character really does come out with that London, the old London, just. And I do feel that maybe he worked on the marketplace. I just feel that he was this kind of character. It just feels like, I want to say, a proper Del Boy here. Okay. But I do know with him that I do feel he moved away from London and come to a quieter area before he passed. And I also do know that I feel that the wife got passed before him. And I do know that there was quite a big family around him as well. But I do know for him that something to do with his passing was to do with his throat. If anybody could take this, please. I need to give the name William out here, and I also need to give the name Thomas out here. I don't know if that's him or it's a connection to him. I am aware as well as I am talking that there was 2 brothers as well with him. Okay, I'm just going to slow down for a second to see if we've got any responses. It's very hard for me with the comments tonight to know where I am. I've got to move again to here. Okay, comments. Okay, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. I do feel that I am connected with you because of William really come in quite a bit big. I also do feel that he suffered a little bit with his lower stomach. I do feel there was an operation around this as well. Okay, Chloe, if you can please listen in as well, please, just in case. Again, the message is in the message. Okay. I do feel that this gentleman had an operation on his lower stomach at some point in his life as well. Okay, he just took me down to that area. I do feel with his brothers that they were separated. I do feel that they were different parts of the country. But I do feel that when they were younger, they were very tight-knit. Okay, if you could take this, please. And I do feel that... Okay. He's making me feel when he moved that he was actually quite content because he still had quite a lot of family around him. He still had quite a lot of support. Okay, I still feel that he still went out, he got his paper. I know that where I'm seeing he lived, that I feel that he had like quite a large front garden. Okay. And he was always very chatty with his neighbours. Okay, I feel that this illness with his throat was very sudden. I do feel that like things happen very quickly. Okay, Rebecca, so me explaining is very hard. Sorry, I'm looking at 2 screens to read the comments. Okay, so you can take that, thank you. I do feel it was very quick with him. Okay. Right, where's the message? I'm going to try and go into the message, as you do know who it is, and just see what we can... Okay, Rebecca. For you, I feel that he wants to say that something's happened with you, with your confidence, okay? He's saying that you used to be a chatterbox when you were young, but you find it very hard to speak your mind now. Okay? He says that you hold back. You're holding back. Okay? He just wants... He's saying whatever is going on, he's saying whatever's going on for you, obviously this is it's private, I can't go into it on this. Whatever's going on for you, trust that you are right, and you have got the right words to articulate what you need. Stop doubting yourself. He is there and helping you. Okay, you have got the right words. You can articulate yourself. Stop doubting. These are what he is saying. He says that you, okay. He says with him, he was very, if he had something to say, he would say it. It might come out a little bit blunt. It might come out a little bit wrong. But with you, you say things with grace. Okay? Sending you lots of love and healing, Rebecca. He's just saying that you can, and you have got grace in what you say. Somebody has knocked your confidence and it needs to be built up again. And unfortunately, Spirit are trying to push you forward. That they just want you to believe in yourself now. Okay, you've got to go into the new year and just try and work on your self-confidence and your truth, because that's what's holding you back. Obviously, you've got free will, but this is just the one thing that's holding you back now. You just need to speak your truth. And he's just sending you so much love. And I know he liked pink flowers because he's just put a pink archway around you. Okay. And that is just giving you so much love. Okay. Take the lesson. I know, I hear what you're saying, that someone has betrayed you. And I feel for you. I really do. But take the lesson behind that. Okay. And the lesson is not to be angry or hurt. It's to just see that person wasn't meant for your energy, but not to stop you from speaking your truth. Okay, that's their problem, their issues, not yours. And with that, I just want to leave you so much love and strength, and I'll send you some healing, and he's there with you. I just want to say to you, okay, I like to give a little bit of evidence so that they're around you. I feel that you've got something in a pet or a child that likes to knock your baubles off, and it goes onto a seat under your chair because he's laughing about it because you have to keep picking them up. Okay, I hope that resonates with you, just to prove that he's around you, darling, and I'll leave his love with you. Thank you for working with me. Okay. Just bear with me while I tune into the next one. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I feel like I have a lady coming in now. And when I feel like I've got a lady coming in, I want to say like I am a lady. I feel that this lady was very prestigious. And that's a big word for me. I want to say prestigious. She was very, very high values. I want to say very high values. Okay. Bless her. I want to say she was...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, Alexa's going off. I apologise for that. Okay. I feel that she was, very high value. She had very, very strong beliefs as well. I do feel that this lady was into her faith as well. Okay, so she was, I don't know, I'm not really sure what faith she was in. I really want to say Catholic, the way that I'm feeling, because I do feel it was a very strong faith. And I do feel that when I want to do this, I want to put a cross on. And I want to, good old Alexia, I want to be putting my cross out here. Okay, I want to feel like I followed the Bible. And with this, I'm trying to get a description with her, but she's kind of embodied me, and I'm just feeling her energy right now. And I want to say she used to sit up quite tall. I want to say she was bigger than me. I want to say she was probably about 14 to a 16 in size, but she held it well. She was taller than me as well. I want to put her to about a 5'7", 5'8" in stature. I also want to put her with really nice silver grey hair. And I want to say that she would always look smart. She would wear it up, or she would be tidy. I want to say that she'd always put a face on. She'd like to have a face on. I want to say her face was quite similar to mine. She had high cheekbones, and she was very, she didn't look like she aged that much as well. Teresa O'Donnell, you can take this lady and Samantha. Okay. I'll see if I can separate a little bit for you to see. I feel with this lady also, okay, my darling. I feel this lady had a son and a daughter. 2 daughters, I apologise. There was two daughters and a son. And I feel that though her religion was so her, I feel that her oppression on the children put a bit of a barrier between them. Okay, thank you, Samantha. Okay, Teresa, is it okay to work with you? I'll carry on working with you. Thank you, Samantha. I feel that, yeah, her religion was oppressed onto the children, though they're adults now, but this is just how she's making me feel. And I feel that did put a little bit of a distance. Okay, just one daughter. Okay, thank you. Bear with. Okay, she had 2 daughters and a son. I am working with Teresa. Thank you. Sorry, I got you a bit confused there. Right. Okay. She wants to come in and just, though she's still sitting here very gracefully and very calm and very, very peacefully, she wants to say that she is sorry for trying to put her opinions onto people. Because though to certain degrees, from what she knows, from what she's learned, she is right in in the spiritual realms of love, unconditional, and certain terms of the religion. But everybody has their own way, and she didn't realise that. So her judgments were put on to people, and judgments should be put in to judgments shouldn't be put on people just because they haven't got the same beliefs. And this is what she wants to come in about, is about judgments. Okay. And I feel that she wants to say to you, Teresa, okay, she's saying you're being too judgmental on yourself. Okay, she's saying you're being very hard on yourself. She's saying you're very good at pleasing everybody else and accepting them and giving them grace, and you've kind of gone the opposite way of not putting your beliefs onto other people, but you do it to yourself. And this is what she would like you to work on. Okay, she needs you to know you have to give yourself that grace as well, because you are just so hard on yourself that you need to go into the new year by just giving yourself that little bit of peace. And I really feel it, because I feel that she's giving me so much tension, and I've been going through this a bit myself, so I feel this is why she's bringing it up. I just feel that like you've got so much tension in your shoulders and responsibilities, and it's like you feel that whatever you do is not good enough. But I want to say to you, what you do is phenomenal. She watches you. You help so many people. And she's telling me that you're very good with animals. And I want to say wildlife as well. Okay. And she wants you to kind of just, and when she's giving me wildlife, I feel like she just actually wants you just to breathe. I want to say she wants you outside to just breathe. She's like, stop, just hand it over. Whatever it is, just, sorry, I'm not looking at the phone at the moment. I have to look at Spirit. So I just look away. But she's just like, I don't know what's happening, but she's just like, whatever it is that's burdening you right now, the main thing. Well, she's saying no, everything. Just hand it over. Breathe and hand it over. Okay? She says she shows it's not easy. But just, even if you can do it for 5 minutes a day, just give yourself that little bit of grace. And that 5 minutes a day can end up being 10 minutes. Just start slowly. Just slowly. Just build it up. Just give yourself some grace. Okay. Right. I don't know if ladybirds are about this year, but she wants to give me a sign for you for ladybirds. Okay, so that's a sign for you because she's giving me ladybirds. And I feel like one will be on a door recently or a patio door. I'm seeing a patio door, but that might be, it's a signal for a door. And I do feel this would have been quite recent as well. Just her sign of saying that she's around you and she's just trying to give you that. Okay. And with that, I just want to leave her love with you as well. Okay. And yeah, just try, even 5 minutes a day. Just try and give yourself that bit of grace. Love and healing to you, my darling. Okay. Sip of water. I've got to give you the name Dennis as well because that's just coming as well. Okay, my darling. Just leave that with you. Okay. Who's knocking at the door? Okay, I have a couple coming in now. This couple is an elderly couple. I feel like it's going to be, as well, I'm going to say a nan and granddad. I feel that level anyway. I want to say that they were like soulmates. Okay, this couple that are coming in were like soulmates. This gentleman used to wearing suits, and I want to say like the fawny tan kind of suits, the beigey I'm not very good at colours, but yeah, the tan mustardy kind of suits. He used to like wearing ties. At the minute he's showing himself wearing a red tie with this like a dark maroony kind of red tie. He's showing me himself very handsome, even at his age, bless him. I want to put him in his late 70s. I want to put him, he was a bit dishevelled, but he still had some hair, and he had like a mixture of greys in his hair. And I still want to say it was short. And he still stood quite tall, even for an older gentleman, but he wasn't very tall. I want to put him around 5'8". Okay. And the lady that is standing right next to him, arm in arm, she was a little bit shorter than him. She liked to wear a cardigan. She showed me like a nice white lacy cardigan as it goes, but it was still quite knitted lacy cardigan. She's also showing me herself wearing a dress. So she used to like to wear a dress, and she also used to like to wear proper shoes and tights. All I know with this couple is they were just like soulmates, and I do not feel, even if you don't believe in soulmates, these two were just meant to be, and they were to be. They met, I feel that they met at such a young age, and they really were in love and grew up together. They passed within, I want to say, a year or two of each other. Okay. I do feel that, okay, the lady did have a walking stick towards the end. Okay, because she's giving me a walking stick, but I don't feel that she was totally bent over. She just needed it for stability. She also used to like doing needlework because she's showing me crocheting and she's showing me knitting. The gentleman used to like, how are you doing? He's doing some kind of metal work. So I know he used to do so. He's showing me pipes. So I don't know if that's plumbing or something else, but he's showing me pipes. Can anyone take this, please? We've got a D, Hunt, Daisy and Harry. And sounds like my nan and granddad, Michelle. Okay, did any of the other information after that make sense to either D or Michelle? Let's see if I can get a little bit more for you. Not metal work. Okay, thank you, Michelle. It looks like, if it's not, I don't want to make it fit. It sounds like my parents' description. It looks... Alright, sounds like my parents' description. It looks close relationship and age, not in death timing. Can take this, but it wasn't a couple. It was my mother-in-law. Okay, I'll carry on for a little bit, see what else I can get then. Because obviously I can be a little bit off on things, but I'll see what else they can give me. Right. I feel that they went everywhere together. I know this I feel that like if they went to the shops, they'd just be arm in arm. Give me some more. Go back a little bit. I'm also aware that, again, we're going back to a London area. I'm getting a London bus. Okay, I'm getting the red buses. Okay, thank you, Dee. Okay, I might be connected with Dee then if you can take the metal, because I just really feel the metal worker. Can I work with you, Dee, please? Thank you. Okay, Dee, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I am feeling drawn to round the gardens. I'm being shown the London buses. I do feel the connection with London with these as well. Okay. I also feel that. Okay. I'm also seeing that they would have had to walk down some steps to their place. Okay. I'm seeing some steps and I'm seeing some black gating. Some black gating, walking down steps at some point in their life. All right. Something. I feel the gentleman would have passed with something to do with the stomach. I'm getting drawn to the stomach. And I feel that the lady would have passed. I feel that she actually passed quite naturally. I just feel quite a natural passing for this lady. Oh. Thank you, Dee. Okay, Dee. As I'm working with you, my darling, I'll just see what the message is for you. I feel, thank you. I feel for them that I don't know if I want to go off par here, but I've just got to go with what I get. I feel for you that you've been going through quite a spiritual, challenging time. Okay? I feel that they're coming in and just want to embrace you and just say, oh, well done. It's like you've had to go through such a big transformation. Okay, would this make sense to you? Because I just feel that like they want to say, breathe. And you've been breathing, you've been doing some meditating. I feel that like spirit are trying to connect in with you. Okay, and I just feel that like, especially when you're listening to music, and I feel that like, so the words in music for you at the moment, certain songs that are coming on, okay, it's kind of just bringing you into your spiritual self. All right, sorry about the all right thing. I think that's them and their London accent. It's not me, honestly. Yeah, I just really feel that like they want to work with you. You've got one on each side of you, but they're still arm in arm. their heart is just open and just pushing that love through you, because I feel that you've had some walls up. The walls have been up. Okay, the walls are up, and it's like you're trying to push forward, and then it's another wall goes back, but you're trying to breathe and you're trying to work through this, and they're trying to push this through you, and you're getting a lot of signs, especially like I've got to say the songs, and also okay. They give me a lot of red as well, so I know that you've been working a lot on your base. So it's around just, you need to ground, okay? Because though you've been doing brilliantly and you're working so well, they just want you to come back into nature and ground yourself. So, right, your mum is in hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. That's why everything's so up in the air for you, and they want you to ground. They're trying to support you. I'm not trying to put things in, but they need you to reground, to regroup. You've got an amazing healing capacity within yourself, and they are putting this through you too. Okay? And when you're grounded and in your power, and you're with your mum, you are giving the best healing that you can give. And they want to say that you're doing all that you can, and that you're giving all that you can. The walls are coming down, and that love is pushing through. Okay. Just keep on breathing and keep your feet on the floor. And practice, that's what they want you to do, is just carry on breathing and keep your feet on the floor. I know you're trying, it's so hard, but they're there and they're supporting you. And I want to say, okay, let's have a look. Okay, they're giving me a hot chocolate with a cream, but saying you're not drinking it. Okay, I don't know why, and I feel this has happened over the last couple of days. I don't know if this is because you couldn't. Okay, but they're saying that there was one made, or you made it for yourself and you didn't drink it. I don't feel that this is because you couldn't, but they're saying that you need to not drink hot chocolate, but you need to self-soothe a little bit too, okay, in the right way. So treat yourself a little bit as well. Have a little bit of self-love, because that self-love will multitude out. And with that, I send your mum healing, I send you healing, darling, and thank you for working with me. Just bear with me. I'm just going to have another drink. Okay. I have a younger gentleman coming in for me now. With this gentleman, okay. I feel with this gentleman, I don't want to really want to put an age on him just yet. I want to feel more of his energy. I feel that he was in a very, I want to say he was in a very unrational place. I feel that my mind is racing. I feel like the world is spinning. I feel like I've got people coming from me here. I feel like I've got people coming from me there. And I feel that, like, I just want to, I just need peace. I just feel so overwhelmed. Okay. Right, this might be a bit of an emotional one, guys. Right. Okay, darling. I feel this lad, I want to put him maybe young 20s, mid 20s. I feel with him he had mousy blonde hair. I feel with him that he was quite tall. I want to put him around 5'9". I feel with him he had a bit of a sway on him because I'm swaying a little bit here. I also feel with him that, okay, I feel very slim with this gentleman as well. But I feel that I was suffering with my mental health for a couple of years, but things kind of got a little bit better, but then got worse. I feel that I feel like I was suffering really bad headaches because I've got a real bad sinus headache right now. I've got a cold myself, but this isn't mine. But I've got a real bad pain around here. Okay, I don't know if this is what's taken him over at the moment, but I know my head really hurts. Okay, thank you, Chloe. My head just so hurts. But I know that things was quite quick. I do know things were quite quick. I also know that I left a sister behind. And I need to give the name Stephen out, and I need to give the name Emily out. Can anyone take this, please? Can you take them names, Chloe? Okay, Claudette, can you take the gentleman that I'm describing? I know that I drove a red car at one point. And I know that I had a tattoo as well. Okay, Claudette. Okay, Chloe. Thank you both. Is there anything either of you can't take? You can take it all, Chloe. And you can take it, Claudette. Okay, let me see if I can get anything else for you, my darlings. I feel that this gentleman had really nice hazily eyes. Okay, I do feel hazel eyes with this gentleman. And I do feel he was a very good looking lad as well. A really good looking lad. Very sensitive. Very sensitive. But he'd like to put on a front. He'd put on a front. But not to the people that were close to him. Okay, Chloe, Claudette. Okay, I'm going to work with Chloe, Claudette, but if you can just listen in for the message, because like I say, a message always leads into a message, my sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, Chloe, it's okay to work with you. I feel that with this gentleman, like I said, he was a very sensitive gentleman, but he liked to put a front on. But he would let his walls down with people that were around him that was close. And I do feel that this would only be a certain few people. But nobody knew to the fact what he was feeling, because he got so overwhelmed with everybody trying to help him, but he just didn't know what to do anymore. Okay. And the feeling that he's giving me right now, my darling, is that you're feeling very overwhelmed. Okay. You've got a lot of people coming at you for this, that, and the other. And there's only so much you can give. And I feel that, like, yeah, it's like your head is about to explode. I don't feel you're in the depths of where this gentleman was, but I feel that if you don't start putting your boundaries in now, because he's saying boundaries, this is what he lacked, is to start saying, I can do this, but I can't do that. You've got to start even, okay. Right, there's a particular gentleman that's around you, and this is not a partner. This is somebody else that's around you, okay? That is really, I want to say, trying too much. He's putting on too much on you. And I do feel that there's centre of manipulation around this. Okay, there's manipulation. And he wants you to stop. It's just saying stop. Okay, he says, he's kind of saying you know, and the only way that this is going to stop is for you to stop. And he's saying it with love, okay? He's saying it with so much love, but he's saying the only way you're going to get peace is by stopping it. And you can love from a distance, okay, my darling? You can love from a distance. It is so hard. I know it's hard letting go, but and saying no, even if you don't let go, saying no, because he says you find it very hard to detach. But even to say no and just recognize what is going on. This is what he wants you to see. He wants you to recognize and to stop. And I'm not getting any other words. It's just stop. He said he tried to help everybody else, but he couldn't help himself, and he doesn't want you to make that mistake. He really doesn't want you to make that mistake, because he's saying that you're on a, I don't mean to say this disrespectfully, I'm saying it out of love, and I'm saying it through spirit. Okay, you're on a very fine line, my darling, and only you can change that right now. And I'm getting very emotional with this, and I'm sending you so much strength and so much love to be able to do this for yourself. And he wants me to give you a little teddy with a bow on. I don't know what that significance is to you, my darling, but it is just like a little teddy with a bow on, and it's one of them old-fashioned teddies that the legs move as well, up and down. And he wants me to give you that, and he just wants you to imagine that for comfort. Okay. He wants to say thank you for a white rose as well that was laid on, I feel like it was laid on his coffin. A white rose that was laid on the coffin. He says a thank you for that, and he would like to now pick that up and give that to you for peace. He wants to give you peace. And with that, my darling, I'm going to let this link go, because I don't feel there's much else to say. And with that, I leave his love. Okay, he's with you. He is so with you. I'll see if I can give you something. Okay. There's a ring or something sitting on the side table. Okay, just to let you know he's with you. I know it's on the side table, and I know there's a ring sitting on it. All right, I hope that just lets you know that he is with you. You're so welcome. It's lovely working with you. And like I say, I'll send you healing, and spirit and all of us send you that strength. Thank you. got to throw the name Jim out there as well, and I don't know if that is for you, my darling, or it's for my next link, but I'm just going to throw that out, okay? You're so welcome. Right, okay. Next link, please. Okay, fiddler. Okay, I've got a gentleman again with me. Okay, I feel this gentleman's a little bit older, but I know that he used to like flicking a coin in his hand. So I'm doing that with my crystal right now. So I know that he liked to have a coin in his hand and he used to like flicker in it in his fingers. I feel this gentleman, he was a bigger build, I want to say, quite a stocky chap. But I also feel with him that he used to like to play snooker or pool. I know he used to be like to be down the pub. I don't know if he was a team player, but I feel that like this is one of his passions. And he used to a bit like the old darts as well, to give him the darts. I also think with this gentleman as well that he always used to, when he did go out, he dressed up smart. Okay, and I know that he used to like to have one of the handkerchiefs in his pockets as well. I see him as I feel that he is about 5'8", 5'9" in structure. I also feel with him that casual wear, he'd wear anything casually really, trousers, jeans. He was quite casual, but when he went out, he liked to dress smart. Okay. All right, is there anything else? Again, this coin thing in my hand, this is very relevant. The clicking of the coin or something in my hand. I've got to be doing that, and I'm constantly doing something like that with my hands. Okay. What do you do for work? Okay, for work, I feel that this gentleman used to do something with transport. So I don't know if it was lorry driving, milk truck, something like that. I do feel that there was something to do with transport with this gentleman. I feel that it was heart that took him over. I do feel that this was the final thing for this gentleman. I also know that I had a problem with my bladder towards the end as well, because I'm very burning and sore down that area as well. And I weren't happy with that. I kept pulling he didn't like a catheter, guys. He just didn't like a catheter. Oh. And he knocked my glass of water over then as well. I know he used to like to have a drink as well, but I feel that he's saying bitter. He used to like bitter. Can anyone take this gentleman, please? Samantha Curtis, does this still sound like your dad to you, my darling? Hi, Cadine. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Kelly. By the way. Hi. Can anyone take this gentleman? He was a bitter drinker, but the person with the bladder issue is my hubby. Okay, darling, I might have two links. I forget to say that I still haven't managed to be able to separate my links yet. They just come in. So please bear with me. Can I work with you, please, Samantha? Okay. All right, I'm just going to try and separate them now that I know. All right. Right, so heart took him over, but he was a chippy. And that was your dad. So I'm going to try and work with your dad first. Okay. I need to give you the name Ted. I don't know why. I don't know who that is linked to. Okay. Heart took over. You come in for me. Is this relevant with him liking snooker? He liked darts. He did like to go out. I do feel that. Also, okay, where are we going? I feel wherever I lived, I feel that I had to walk down steps, okay, into my back garden. This feels very strange, okay, because I feel like I'm walking down. It feels like maybe not where I lived or something. But yeah, I feel like I'm high up. It feels like I'm in a chalet or something, and I have to walk down steps. Would this make sense to you? Right, okay. Am I getting like a freeway link? Okay. Right, well, what I'm feeling with a gentleman here is I know that he hearts with a heart. I know that he's definitely wide his shoulders. I know that I've got somebody that likes to play darts. I know they like to play snooker. I do know that also I've got somebody with a problem with their bladder that is still really burning. I also know that I had somebody that used to do some writing as well, and he's definitely still a gentleman. Okay, could everybody else assistant in as well, just in case? That was the place he went on holiday to. Thank you. Because as I walked, thank you for that confirmation. I just wanted to make sure then, because I just felt like I was walking down into like, all right, coming down some white steps, and I felt like there was a little bit of grass bit here, and then I felt like there was water. Okay. I also feel that I like ticking. I used to listen to a lot of ticking. Four-way Lynn, thanks, Alan. Yeah, I know that he also liked ticking. I'm just trying to link him with one person at the moment, so I'm just trying to link him with your dad. Okay, I also feel with it. I feel for him as he's currently in the week. Okay, he used to like to be busy. I feel like he was quite a real busy character until I want to say till he reached his 50s, something like that, and then he seemed to just go complete opposite way. Would this make sense to you? Because I feel after that, because he's making me feel that like he tried to live like life was a holiday, and this way he's taking me back to this place. Would this make sense to you, Samantha? I just feel like I got so, I don't know if I retired or something in my mid-50s, but I just felt like life was more like a holiday. All right, thank you. Thank you. That makes sense. Right, okay. I'm just going to get a message from him from you because I've got you're busy. You've got a lot of people here. Okay. He wants to come in to say to you to slow down. This is why, yeah. And life changed, bless him. Yeah, I feel that it's what he wants to come in to say to you is to slow down. It's like you've gone through a lot of changes, and I feel this has been over the last 3 years, but most significant over this year. And you haven't had time to stop and breathe. Okay, you haven't had time to stop and smell the roses. You've got through all of these hurdles. You've got through them, but you don't know how. You can't see how. You can't see the blessings that have actually been present, what you've learned, how far you've come. He wants you to stop and pause and reflect to see how far you've come, what you've achieved, what you've done. Because he's saying like, wow, stop, let it all in now, let everything come to you now. It's there, you've done it. Yeah, I can get that. Just you cannot sleep. I get that feeling at the moment as well, but I feel that it's an exciting time. It's not a bad time now. It's like you've got a fear that it's like a feeling of anxiety, but it's not anxiety. It's actually, they're giving you the excitement. It's exciting. Surgery and I am for the time worker and the full-time carer. Bless you. I get that. But I feel that that's it. Look how far you've come and what you've achieved. Wow. Now stop and take the benefits from it because things are getting better for you. There's an excitement. They're giving me something exciting for you. it's like I can see balloons, I can see fireworks going off in front of me. I'm not a predictor. I can't see the future. I can't do that. Okay. But fireworks are going off. And yes, purples. I'm glad you're saying about the Claires, because I'm seeing purple fireworks. I'm seeing lots of purple, yellow, well, not yellow, gold fireworks going off. But it's excitement. It's like, again, I want to take that I just want to take that breath, that fresh air, just revitalise and just stop, recharge, and just see where I'm at now. Not me personally, but you, where I am at now, where your husband is, where you are, what you've done, what you've achieved, what you can do to make life a little bit easier for yourself, and just go with the flow rather than trying to race life. Okay, I'm sorry if this ain't making sense, but I'm getting like 4 people. I think it might actually be 5 people talking to me right now, and I can't put all their energies in at once because I will be falling asleep. But I just, you just need to, I don't want to even say ground, because you don't even need to ground yourself. I just feel that you just need to embody yourself. You are just like, on a race course trying to get that hair like a greyhound at the moment, and you need to stop. This is your dad, because he used to like betting. And he used to say, like, just stop, reflect, see how far you've come, and look at what you can do to make things easier rather than worrying about what can get worse. And with that, I'm just going to leave his love with you, and I'm just sending you healing for your husband and you. And I just know, clairvoyantly, spiritually, whatever's coming in you for the new year, if you look at it the right way, things are going to be okay. And with that, I leave his love for you. Thank you for working with me. I leave all their love with you. Is that my last one, Rob?
Marie, that you've worked so hard and done such a great job. But yeah, that's brought us a little bit over time actually, which is we're so grateful for. We've got Frank's cards, and then we'll come back for closing prayer, if that's all right.
That's no problem. Thank you.
Super. Thanks, Marie. Well, what a lovely evening with Marie there. Some really lovely messages. All right, friends. Well, look, thank you for joining us on this weird bit of time between Christmas and New Year. Really great to have you with us. If you haven't joined us at Thundersley before, then let me just explain. Frank from our church draws 3 animal cards each week. That's because our mediums can't get around to everyone with a message. So these 3 cards are marked the crystal at the start. So tune into the crystal that you're drawn to. And then Frank will read an uplifting message for the week ahead, a thought for the week ahead. So let's see what Frank has for us today.
Good evening. Our first crystal this evening is the rose quartz, and with that we have the card for the Maasai lion and the lamb. The Maasai lion and the lamb help you resolve differences, but with a soft touch. Challenges can be overcome with kindness and grace. The lion and the lamb together send a message that you're stronger than you may know. They also tell a story of extending forgiveness to others and to ourselves. And patience may be necessary when the lion and the lamb reveal themselves. The pairing of the Maasai lion and the lamb is easy to understand. The lion represents pure courage and power, while the lamb is symbolic of gentleness, vulnerability. In the Christian tradition, the lion and the lamb are both references to Jesus, who during his lifetime displayed astonishing courage and offered unending kindness to all he met. You have the same grace and compassion within you. and you should apply your loving strength to your current situation and to everyone who is involved. But make good use of your gentleness and vulnerability in addition to strength, like the lion and the lamb do. And our second crystal is the amethyst. With that goes the card for the leopard. The leopard is born of experience and prepared for all possibilities with determination and perseverance. And he says, now's the time to rely on all you've learned. Your broad and varied life experience has prepared you for this moment. And you are ready. Use this knowledge kindly and with humour. You could probably stand to put your house in order if there is clutter around it. And if there are situations that simply aren't working for you anymore, or people who create more drama than happiness, then grab this opportunity to grab the broom and sweep them out of your life. Excuse me. The leopard can represent a person who is experienced, self-sufficient, brilliant. She has seen all and can assess situations at a glance. She always knows exactly what to do and is happy to help, although she might tease you a little. She's very good-natured and the challenges she has endured have only made her stronger and honed her sense of humour about life and love. She learned long ago not to keep people in her life who just take and never give. She really can't abide the drama queen or king and will quickly send them packing. If she offers you advice, take it. Do not try to keep up, because she'll be on to the next thing you need to fix before you've written them down. She's often ready and willing to go. Leopards are graceful, powerful and intelligent. Their habitat ranging from desert to the most humid rainforest, meaning their lives are very eventful, posing many challenges, yet they always bounce back. Therefore, symbolically, they remind you of your personal resilience. They remind you to emerge from any situation stronger, swifter and smarter than you were before. Leopard has the ability to change direction instantly and can to adapt to whatever situation is presented to them. They've learned to believe in themselves and trust their instincts, and they invite you to do likewise. The unique thing about the leopard is that it is the only one of the big cats that cannot walk backwards. It must move forward. And therefore it asks you to be leopard-like. If you know what you are thinking is right, if you know what your intentions are and know you must go with them, then take that leap of faith just like the leopard. Don't back off, step forward and grab the opportunity. And our third crystal is the citrine, and with that goes the card for the polar bear. The polar bear represents deep spiritual growth. It symbolises the importance of having an experienced teacher to guide you on your journey. Due to their extreme living conditions, they may suggest a black and white approach to decision making. Ask yourself, is this one of those times when a traditional route makes the most sense? Or is thinking strategically to come up with a more original plan the order of the day? So deal with challenges in a flexible and thoughtful way. This card also indicates a need to seek out mentors who can help you understand who you truly are and help you embrace growth and evolution, and then share that knowledge with others. Polar bears are symbolic of meaningful moments in spiritual evolution. Their lives call for solitude and introspection, but also for comparison and love for their offspring and those around them. By following their example, you can enrich your spiritual life immensely. Polar bears are extremely intelligent and able to adapt to their surroundings. And likewise, this card asks you to examine your situation with an open mind so that you can adjust your plans accordingly. 3 very lovely cards there with a lot of good advice, both for now and the future. Thank you for listening to me.
Lovely. Thank you, Frank. All right, friends, let's go back to Marie for a closing prayer, and then I'll play out the closing Vesper as we usually do. Thanks, Marie.
Hi, thank you. If you'd like to just join me, thank you for working with me this evening. Right, Divine Spirit, angels, guides, inspirers, ancestors, I thank you for working, using me as your conduit this evening to pass on messages of love and life, improving life after life. I thank you for giving the healing that is needed and the inspiration, the encouragement. I please ask that this carries on moving forward throughout to the new year for everybody that needs it. And for everybody that didn't get a message tonight, that they take some inspiration from the messages that were given and use it in their own lives to move forward in the love and truth and the light of their own soul. I ask this in your name, love. Amen.
Well, a huge thank you to Marie Bailey for taking our service tonight. Lovely to have you with us. You worked so hard on those messages and they were wonderful. So thank you, Marie. Thank you also to our medium in church tonight. That was Sonia Walton. Sonia, I hope you had a good evening in church. It sounded like there was a full house again, which is good. Thank you to Frank for sharing tonight in church. Thank you to Peter for the Bible reading as always. And thank you again to Frank for the cards at the end there. We have our coffee morning on Saturday. It's coming around quickly, early one this month in January, but it's the first Saturday of every month. So coffee morning in church on Saturday. And of course, we'll be back on the Sunday with a divine service, both in church and online. Online, we have Antonetta with us on Sunday. So we're looking forward to that. But thank you all for joining us. Hope you have a really good week ahead. Take care, and hopefully see you here next Sunday. Good night, everyone.